Hello Virgo, this is your November 1st to November 15th, 2016 read. For the main read, I'm going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot again, still haven't found the box. And for the advice cards, the Saints and Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. One of her older decks says 2005 back here, but I love it. I think it's a great deck. So I'm going to use that too. Okay. The bottom card did pop out. I'm getting the top card goes with it. So, overall energy, we got that going on. A double card. Those double cards. That likes to happen a lot. Actually, you know what? Let's pop this right out here. Okay. Let's not get card drunk. Okay. Overall energy going on for this time frame. It was the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. We got 4-5 going on here. Which I feel like that's a good way to progress it too. It feels like you're kind of under the, I don't want to say under the gun, but you just kind of feel like the pressure is on. Something might have gone wrong, something like that, but I also feel forgiveness. And you may be the one giving forgiveness. A little bit of stress followed by forgiveness. And I think as we go through the rest of this read, we'll find out if you're giving or getting the forgiveness based on what's happening. But this card, I'm just getting that there's a bit of stress before forgiveness. Like a little tension and then just like a sigh, like, okay, let's just move on from it. As we start, I'm noticing we got the Queen of Rods followed by the Four of Rods. Or staves, however you want to view it. And I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you. You got the mother energy. You got advice card is to be that loving mother, to take care of others. It's safe for you to be that person. I feel like that's a really strong part. Even if you're not a mother, if you're a male or you don't have kids, there's people that you look out for. And the mother figure basically looks out for those in need, or just is that wonderful support. What's that word I'm looking for? Unconditional love type situation. That's what I'm feeling. But I feel like just the undepleted, that's interesting. I feel like that's how we're starting in here. You're starting in this time where you're fulfilling that role. You're looking out for others. You're very dedicated, stable. Rods are action, so I feel like you're moving in that action. I feel like there's a lot of action at home, good family life, good things going on. Something is interesting, though. What you got below you here in your environment, we have the Knight of Cups coming in. And this makes me think you're being offered something. For some of you, it might be a change of job, oddly enough. Because that's what I'm getting, like a promotion or change of job. You're getting offered something better. So you're happy where you are. I feel like you're very happy where you currently are, and you're doing very well, and that's what that beginning part is talking about. Even if it's not home life, if it is professional, you're very content and happy and very, you feel very taken care of and appreciated. That's the word. And then something comes in and offers you more. And it's interesting because I feel like this is where like the stress and forgiveness starts. Because I feel like this, when you're offered more, I feel like that's the part where you're just like, it's a good offer, but you're so happy. And you're just like, you can see it's a really good offer, but you're also very happy where you are. And you feel like you fit perfectly and you have things. I feel like you've worked to get them where they are, and you're very happy where they are. You're a big part of that. And you're just like, somebody or something offers you more or something different. And you're just like, it's a very good offer, but you're so happy that you're just like, I don't know. I feel like you might take that new offer. Whatever that new offer is, you might take it. I think you just gotta, when sweetness comes in, it comes in a few different ways. the way I'm seeing this, I know those are her wings, but to me right now they feel like waterfalls. They feel like bathing waterfalls, warm water, just calming you, coaxing you, helping you feel good. And I feel like it just says, think over what you really want and just take a moment to decide what you want. What do you really want? Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to take this new offer? I feel like that's what's going on. And I'm feeling like the majority of you aren't going to take it. And I feel like it's hard for you to walk away from. I think it's one of those times where you just got to kind of take your time and really think things over. You may actually consider it and even search it out a little bit, whatever that offer may be. And of course, I realize this can take a few different avenues. I mean, I was kind of trying to avoid it, but what could happen here is there could be an affair, and you could consider leaving your current situation. That's possible. I'm not really getting whether that's a majority or minority. I just know that for some people it's going to fit. If that fits for you, I feel like it's being swept away, and I feel like it's just basically going to be one of those things where you don't like it after the fact. Like, it's one of those things you get swept up in the moment, and then afterwards you're just like, oh boy. It's just like, it's that type of feeling, like, oh, what did I do? It really makes me feel like you just need to be nice to yourself and just like really just give yourself a break, think it through, and just correct it and go forward. I feel like it's just kind of like, for some of you, it's just kind of like coming out of the blue, like this offer of love just comes and it just blows you away. You just kind of get swept up in it. I do feel that happens for some of you. For others, it is a financial prospect, and it's a better offer, a better job type thing. And I almost feel like when you search out the details, somebody finds out, and it might get back to people that you work with, and it's just kind of like you have to explain what you were doing. Like, it makes people nervous. Like, are you going? Are you leaving? I don't feel like whatever the situation is, I don't feel like you're leaving. That could, for some of you, you'll definitely make your choice as you wish and move on, which is fine. I feel like most of you are moving on from the offer. Some of you will take it, most of you won't. I am getting, though, that you're going to take what's best for you. You will go the way you should go. So whatever that goes, I feel like you're going to choose well. I also feel like there's interesting things going on here. After the Knight of Cups in the environment around you, you have the Hanged Man, and there's something behind him, which I haven't looked at yet. It's the Moon. Which is a warning that things aren't exactly what they seem. So whatever that offer is, whether it be actual love or it be a better job promotion, it may not be as candy and roses as it may seem. Which is another reason why I think you're moving on from it, because I think your gut is telling you that it's not as good as it seems, and you're happy where you are, and you just want to stay there. I feel like the majority of you are going to stay where you are. Your leader came up right below the Knight of Cups, which really makes me feel like this person, or wherever this offer comes from, it's being pushed towards you. I don't feel you're seeking it out. It's pushed towards you. So this may not make sense until it actually happens. Just keep that in mind. And I also feel, just to keep in mind, that this offer of love or whatever, it's not like, you got the Hanged Man, which means it's like, I feel like you're actually going to shock them when you don't take it. And I feel like that's why they're hanged, because this is the environment. And right behind them is the Moon, which means things deep down aren't exactly what they seem. It's not all candy and roses or the wonderful, beautiful thing that it's being portrayed as. And I feel like your gut feeling is warning you, and that's kind of why you move on from it. Keep in mind, with the Knight of Cups, there's a lot of emotion with this person, and they're really going to try to sell you. I feel like you're a hard sell, but they may pull at some heartstrings or some things, and they really get you thinking. But when all is said and done, I do feel the majority of you are going to like walk away from it, and you're just going to like keep on the normal path, and you're just going to hold tight to what you have. That's pretty much what I'm getting for this time frame. I feel like that there's stress when that offer comes. Like, you're doing really well, you're taking care of others, you're surviving, you're doing well. There's a better word for that, it's just not coming to mind. But you're definitely doing what you need to do. People love you. You're feeling very useful and appreciated. That offer comes in, and I really feel it's a kind of like, for some of you, you kind of move forward before you think, and you start, going for it, and then you're like, no, wait a minute, what am I doing? No, and you kind of slow down, and you kind of reevaluate things. Again, the advice is be nice to yourself. Just give yourself a human moment. Realize it was a very nice offer, and think it through, and just decide what you really want. I really do believe the majority of you are going to go with that gut feeling that says, you know what, not all candy and roses as it seems. Just stick with what you have, and I feel like the majority of you are going to stick with what you have and move on from it. It's a very short period. Like, I feel like this person tries to get you to move fast and make the decision quick. And I feel like that's also one of the reasons why you walk away from it, because it's too quick, it feels too good to be true, and you don't like it. I really get that feeling that you're paying attention to your gut feeling, and you're going to do what's right for you. Even if you do take that offer, which I feel like the majority of you are not, but for those who do, I feel like it's going to take you to a place that helps you learn a lesson that you need to do. I'm looking at it from this perspective. If I was reading for one person, I would say it would be best not to take the offer. You have to do what's right for you, though. All right. Of course, as always, in the comments below, let me know what you think. I would love to know anything you'd like to tell me about how this situation played out for you. Keep in mind, because this situation happens like that, like it's an offer that comes and gives you stress, and it's like a quick offer, you may not understand it until it happens. So keep that in mind. Of course, if you would like a personal read from me, give me an email. Shoot me an email. James4astral@gmail.com. James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.